in it alone. No matter how many times I failed, no matter how many hard financial conversations we had to have, no matter how poor we were, Bethany never gave up on me. She pushed me and encouraged me and consoled me and motivated me. And when I failed, she was the reason I got back up. She never wavered in her belief that I was going to make something out of myself. In 2018, we sold our house so we could survive while I started the BitBoy Crypto YouTube channel and went full-time in crypto. That's crazy. We moved across the state and only survived on side hustles and the profits from the sale of our first home, the home all our kids were born in. I still don't know how she was able to believe in me yet again, but she did. In early 2020, I sat her down and explained that though we could barely afford groceries, our life was about to drastically change. I did this because in January of 2020, as clear as day, the Lord spoke to me in a dream and told me that we needed to get our house in order because our lives would dramatically change by the end of the year. I told Bethany that by the end of the year, we would be millionaires. We'd own a home, and life would look completely different. She looked at me and said she didn't understand how, but she believed me. In September of 2020, we bought our second home after 2 years of renting with cash. And on New Year's Eve, 2020, just like I received in that message, my crypto accounts hit $1 million for the first time. And yes, life looks completely different for us now. I can't stress how grateful and appreciative I am for having such a supportive wife. I could not have done any of this without her. Acknowledgements. This book wouldn't have happened without the infrastructure we built at BitBoy Crypto and Hit Network. The amount of streamlining we did to make this book possible in only 6 months' time was quite the undertaking. Every person on my team has played some role because we are all in this together. But some specific people need to be particularly thanked for their role in creating this book. The biggest thank you goes out to Nick DeMondi, the head of content at BitBoy Crypto. Nick has helped us to radically transform the direction of BitBoy Crypto ever since he joined the team. Balancing all the content we produce is difficult, but Nick always delivers on cue. And Nick played the biggest role in helping us get ideas and narratives from the whiteboard into the structure of this book. He organized meetings and managed the project to keep us well ahead of aggressive timelines. Nick is the glue that held this project together. There's no topic that can't be broken down by me, Nick, and a whiteboard. We are dangerous. Next, huge thank you to John Vibes. John has been a writer with BitBoy Crypto for a significant amount of time and was really the workhorse that made this project go. John and I have been in crypto for about the same time and have experienced many of the same things, whether it is libertarian meetups, crashing and hacked exchanges, philosophical battles on decentralization, etc. This resulted in an extremely easy writing process where we debated what should and should not go in this book. It's great to be able to work with people with completely different opinions and experiences. However, working with John Vibes shows that it's way easier when you agree on almost every topic. Cannot forget to send a huge thank you to my assistant, Allison Fiveash. Without Allison, not only does this book not get written, but also I don't eat or go to the doctor. I forget to pick up my kids, I botch up my calendar, and I generally make a mess out of the basic things in life. Allison keeps me on schedule and on target at all times. I don't want to flex, but Allison really is the greatest assistant in the history of assistants. Thank you to the graphic design team here at BitBoy Crypto for helping us with art mockups for the cover and graphics, specifically Ashley Cooper and graphic design lead Stephen Polizzi. I appreciate you. And of course, thank you to my business partner, TJ Shed, for your overall support. We are the Shaq and Kobe of crypto, if they never decide to break up. Obviously, I'm Shaq because I'm taller. We've already won a ton of championships, and there's even more down the road. Introduction. I have bad news for you and good news. Bad news. Crypto is hard. Let's get that out of the way right off the rip. Just like building a website was in 1995. Over time, it will get easier as adoption grows, simpler processes are introduced. The space is big, and it's complicated. Crypto is cutting-edge technology, the next step of human evolution in terms of making our lives easier. So it seems to be a bit of a paradox, something extremely difficult to understand